There's a connection between the body and the spaces that we surround ourselves with, how we react to all of the sensory inputs that we get from our environments, whether that affects our breathing or our nervous system, how we feel emotionally and how we connect to the things around us and kind of what state of mind it puts us in. All of that has influenced and inspired our Circadian Home concept. Hey, I got these for the base.
Okay. Oh, those are nice. Do you want some water?
Yes, please.
I'll put it here.
Thank you. We started as friends, but then you moved here and we started working together remotely. Even though we come from very different parts of the world geographically, we share so many values and approaches to design that are quite unique. And it's rare that you find people where you're so connected from the very beginning.
I think it's all about memories. When I was young and in my parents' house, it would be music playing and it would be like some sort of incense burning, and that would kind of make my body slightly wake up. How can we create that into people's life? How you can ease into life, and how can your house support that?
This is such a special home in how it relates to the nature outside, both that it's staggered on top of the landscape, but also how every room is oriented towards the outside views and the nature that's presented. This landscape is very unique and feels very of the place, and it's so lush and it's grown into its being over time. And so that's something that we wanted to tie into both the floor plan and how we oriented the furniture within the spaces, but also how we worked with material and color to really diffuse the light, for example, and reflect and bring in all of those tones to the interiors.
This house had something very magical. There is all this natural lighting, windows overlooking all around the house. You also have the skylights, you have weirdly shaped windows, and that was very impactful when you come into the house. And that really set the tone of how you experience each room.
In some cultures, there's a big disconnect between maybe like the living spaces and the private spaces, or the areas where you host versus the areas where you retrieve. For us, we can have a little bit of that, but we also try to invite all areas of life. Whether you're doing your dishes or you're cooking for a guest, we want it to be an equally pleasurable experience for you. There's this mirroring of what happens inside our bodies and all the different biological systems that make us up, like whether it's your hormones or other things that are going on, that are also mirrored maybe in the layering of materials and textures and activities that go on in the house. Understanding that when we do go outside in the rain, the water calms us down, and we want that same experience in the bathroom, to have a really nice bath or a shower and to let that be your way of resetting your body.
This idea of the circadian home is not just about the light. It's about connections with touching natural materials or touching different textures, having contrast in things, having the things that you experience in nature, basically more of the concept, without being so literal of bringing a tree inside the house, but how we can emulate those contrasts, textures, how the light comes in, of course, but then how the materials change with the light, with things that are outside the windows. how people use the house during the day, during the night, what other rituals, because how many people are there. So it becomes such a connection of things when we're doing each project. And I think in this house particularly, because we have such quirky house that has so much personality, we didn't want to erase that, but how we could bring it into more contemporary living to actually suit the family that is now the new family inhabiting this house.
Another aspect of architecture that's really important to us is the accessorizing and sort of like the final stage of putting together the home, to find the things that you will use but that also work as art within the space. Whether it's the cup that you have your coffee in the morning, or it's like a brush that you're cleaning with. We think that that final touch is really what completes the home. It's so important to have the hand shown, and whether it's a textile that's woven by someone or a piece of ceramic that's thrown, all of those textures and all of that tactility really helps complete, for example, a shelving system, in our opinion. It's quite emotional now to see the home completed and understanding how they use the spaces, and being fortunate enough to see that what we designed worked and they actually kept it the way we intended it to be.